Uh, Hello and welcome back, subscribers and viewers of AVG News. My name is Mxoli Sengube, and I'm here just to update you about the All Nations Prayer that is going to be held in Hillbrow. That is this weekend. So we have spoken about it previously, and we published rather a video or an interview with two of the chiefs that will be part of the prayer session. So we've had some questions from people who want to know exactly what is happening, where it's happening, and why it's happening. So before we go ahead with that, I would like to ask you to subscribe to this channel, to like this video, and to share it. So what is happening is that yesterday we went to George Koch, which is here in Johannesburg, and we had an interview with the chiefs that are going to be part of this All Nations Prayer in Hillbrow. We interviewed Chief Sibia of the Amazulu, the Zulu chief who is in charge of all Zulu chiefs here in Gauteng. He's one of the two chiefs that are in charge of all Zulu chiefs here in Gauteng. And then we interviewed Chief Tulani Jubani, who is the chief of the Amandebele, Zimbabwean Amandebele, here in South Africa. So we spoke to them about what this prayer is all about. So they said that it's going to be happening in Hillbrow on Sunday, that is the 10th of July, and it's going to be at 1 p.m. So what they will do is they will begin the prayer session with a march, a procession from Hillbrow Police Station, which is most of you call it a number 4. So they will begin there. That is where everything is going to start, and they are going to use Pretoria Street. They're going to march along Pretoria Street from Hillbrow Police Station to until they reach Claim, which is where they're going to turn right along Claim, and then they will turn right again along Hot Street, and they'll go to High Point, just underneath that big building, which is High Point, just outside Spar Supermarket, which is where the prayer is going to take place. So they are asking every African who is here in South Africa or in Johannesburg on the day to join this prayer march or this prayer session because they will be praying for peace among African nations that are here in South Africa. So there will be the Zulus from hostels here in Gauteng. There will be Ndebeles from Zimbabwe. There will be every other national African nationality that is represented here in South Africa, and especially in Gauteng, is invited. And they are inviting people to come there wearing their traditional attires, cultural regalia, that is amabheshu, for those who wear those. So they are inviting you to come there wearing your African traditional attire, which is the reason being they want to showcase our oneness as Africans, that despite our different adopted traditional dresses, some of which are based on our former colonial masters. We are dressing now like the English, we are dressing now like the French, but they want us to come there dressed in our traditional regalia, that is in our mabheshu, for those who wear amabheshu, in our imqhele, for those who wear those. So they want us to showcase our oneness as Africans, so that we prove that we are actually one people. And then they'll be praying for peace among the African nationals that are existing here in South Africa. They want to pray for oneness. They want to pray for unity among Africans. They want to pray for progress among African nations, especially those that are based here in South Africa, but also for those migrant producing countries, because you will know that we are here in South Africa for different reasons. Some were driven here by conflict. Some were hounded away out of their countries of origin by conflict, political conflict. Some were hounded by the economies, the economic situation back in their country. You will remember that countries like Zimbabwe, they've got in an economy which has not been stable for quite some time. For the past 20 years or 22 years now, the Zimbabwean economy has been going downhill. So that is what drove us here. There are some who came here because they were involved in opposition politics. There are some who came here from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from DRC because of war in those countries. So the prayer is also going to put into cognizance the reasons that drove the push factors that still exist in those countries, so that divine intervention may be sought to try and correct the situation that is going on in those countries. We are praying again for good governance. We are praying for democracy. We are praying for peace in those countries as well, so that we know that South Africa cannot continue to suffer under this burden of immigration into South Africa. So we want to pray for those countries again that are producing migrants to have peace, to have steady economies, to have good governments, so that they can take back their citizens. Not only that, so that they can also share the burden of migration with South Africa, so that at the end of the day, South Africans also get to enjoy their peace. They also get to enjoy the fruits of their own independence. So that is what is going to be happening. It's on Sunday in Hillbrow. It's going to be at 1 p.m. It's going to be a cosmopolitan group that will be there. We'll be having AmaZulu, we'll be having AmaNdebele from Zimbabwe, we'll be having AmaShona from Zimbabwe, we'll be having the Kalanga from Zimbabwe, we're going to be having the Soto from Lesotho, we're going to be having different Nigerian tribes, different tribes from all African countries that are going to be represented there. So you are invited to be there. The police will be there. They will be accompanying this prayer. They will be safeguarding its security. There will be bikers, there will be police also, officials, that is police officers, senior police officers from Hillbrow, from Yeovil, and from Jeep police stations that are also going to be there, giving their own words of encouragement, giving their own words of against crime. Rather, there will be also church ministers from different churches that are found here in South Africa, who will also be praying for this peace. They will also be encouraging people to respect South African laws. They will also be encouraging people to stay away from all acts of criminality and to report criminals, to isolate criminals, so that we assist the law enforcement agents to deal with them. So thank you very much. We hope you're going to be there. We'll be covering the prayer also live on this channel and on our different social media platforms. So before I bid you farewell, I would like again to invite you to subscribe to this channel, to share this video, and to like it. Thank you very much.